So a customer contacted me to make this matching set you are seeing on your screen right now. So she said that she requested for a baby size of about 6 months thereabouts. So I'd like to share with you how I made this, and I'll also be sharing how to make for other sizes. I'll be making this short and a matching top with a ruffle art to it. So I'll be sharing the procedure for the short and the top. I have a tutorial on how to make a baby ruffle art on my channel. Kindly go watch that. So watch out for this short and the matching top tutorials. And don't forget to check out for my other tutorials for babies too. So for this granny stitch pants, I'll be using this Nigerian brand of yarn, yarn. I'll be using my major color pink and white. You can use any color of your choice. And I'll be using 4mm crochet hook. I'll also be needing tape measure to measure and scissors to cut off yarn, tapestry needles to weave in ends. So let's get started. Welcome to Little Feet Crafts. So this yarn, I'll be using 2 strands of this yarn. As I've said earlier, I'm making for a baby of 6 months plus. A baby of 6 months plus, and I want the baby to wear it a little bit longer. So now I'll be starting with my magic ring. And chain 2. This chain 2 will be counting as a stitch. So now I'll be making 2 more double crochet. At this point I have a total of 3 double crochet. Chain 2 plus these 2 double crochet, making 3 double crochet. So I'll make chain 2, which will count as a corner. Now I'll make 3 double crochet. Chain 2, our second corner. Three more double crochet. Chain 2, our third corner, and last 3 double crochet. Chain 2, which are our last corner, and I'll gently slip stitch on this first chain 2 space. At this point I have a total of 4 corners, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we are moving on to the next step. So for this granny stitch pant, chain 2 counts as a stitch, and I'll be using chain 1 as a side on the sides. So I'll be showing you that chain 1. Now I'll be making chain 3 here. This chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet, chain 2. That is the first chain 2 will be counting as a double crochet and chain 1. Hope you understand. Chain 1 and 2, this 1 and 2 will be counting as a stitch, and chain 1 will be counting as a side space. So when I walk around it, you will understand better. Now into this corner, I will gently make 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 more double crochet into that same stitch. Chain 1, that is the chain 1 will be in our side stitch, the chain 1 I applied here. Now into the next corner, I'll be making 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 more double crochet. So I'll make a chain 1 into the last corner. I said last corner because we are going to be working only in 3 corners. Chain 2, and I'll make chain 1. Now into this stitch, that is, instead of assuming you are making granny square, doing that, you'll be fixing another 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet to complete this square. But what we'll be doing here is that we just simply fix 1 double crochet here. Now look at it. So we worked chain 3, which counts as 1 double crochet, chain 1, and we did 1 corner, 2 corner and 3 corners. And into this previous stitch we only did 1 double crochet, which also counts as chain 1 and 1 double crochet that we did here. I hope you understand. Now chain 2 and turn your work. Now into this first space I'll be making 2 more double crochet to complete this 3 double crochet here. Remember, this 2 chain is a stitch, so I did 2 more double crochet to complete the 3 double crochet. Now I will chain 1 and move on to the corner stitch, which will be 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 more double crochet. Now I will do chain 1, and into this space is not a corner. I will simply make my 3 double crochet, and I'll make chain 1. So now we are in this next corner. As you can see, it's obvious that this is a corner because we have 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. So now I'll be fixing 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 double crochet. So I'll do my chain 1 and work only 3 double crochet into this next stitch. So I'll do chain 1. Now we are into the last corner. So I'll do chain 1. Now into this stitch, we did 3 chain, and we said chain 1 counts as the space. So I'll fix my 1 double crochet into this middle chain that is on top of the chain 2. Sorry, yarn over, insert your hook into this chain 2, that chain 2, yarn over and pull through. So this is what you should have. There's chain 1 in the middle before I did the double crochet. Now I will chain 2 and move on to the next row. I will turn, and into this space I'll be making 1 and 2 double crochet. So this pattern I will continue making 3 double crochet in this beginning, and I'll work the corner, chain 1, work these 2 sides, chain 1 and work the corner, chain 1 and work these 2 sides, and work the last corner. Into this last corner I will make chain 1 and slip and work my last double crochet to this stitch. So let me do it. So I'll make chain 3 and 3 double crochet, rather 3 double crochet, and I'll make chain 1, and into this last stitch I'll make my 3 and 1 double crochet. Now this is what I should have. Look at it. So this next row I'll just chain 2 and work 3 double crochet, and repeat all the process of 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, and on the corner I'll increase the corner. So I'll continue till I get to my desired width. So since I'm making for a baby of 6 months and above, and I want it just a little bit big, I'll be using like 21 inches, 21 to 22 inches. So I'll be making half of that 22 inches. Hope you understand. I'll be making half because this is a front and back panel pattern. Hope you get. So I'll continue and I'll come back and show you how to go about the second panel and how to join and the likes. So I've successfully made one of the 2 panels. So if you are making the first panel and you want to make, for instance, I want to make 20 inches for this measurement, 20 inches. So I'll be making the half a bit shorter. Remember, this is 10 and it's not 10 yet. This is almost 10. So I'll reduce the first panel by 1 row. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm making a total of 9 rows, and I made this one 8 rows. So the second panel I'll be making it 9 rows. Hope you understand. So now let's start with the second panel. So I'll be making exactly this. What I did here, I'll make it on the second panel, but I'll be adding 1 more rows to it. So I am done with the second panel, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll be making an extra 1 row with a little different. So I want you to watch carefully. So I'll start as usual by making chain 2 and turn my work. Now into this same stitch I'll be making 2 more double crochet, chain 1 and 3 double crochet next. Now I'm on the stitch before the corner. So this is the corner and I'm here. So I want to start the this side, which is the crotch area. This is the crotch area. So I'll make my regular 3 double crochet in this stitch. So now instead of working inside this corner stitch, this corner, next corner, this is what I will be doing. Without making a chain 1, I will work my 3 double crochet into this stitch. That is 1, 2, 3. So I work 3 double crochet into it. So I have 1, 2, and 3. I'll work 1 more double crochet in this corner, and I'll work 1, 2, and 3. So this is what I have. So without making chain 1, I will move into this next space and work my 3 double crochet. So I'll continue with my chain 1 and 3 double crochet till I get to the end of the row. Chain 1, and I will make my last double crochet into the first stitch of this 3 double crochet like this. So That brings us to the end of this second panel. Next is to pick the previous panel we did and join to this panel. So I want you to watch carefully as I'll be going about it. So I didn't make any chain one. I'll just put this other panel, set it at the back like this, and grab the other panel like this. So now I'll just yarn over and work my first 3 double crochet to this first corner. 1, 2, 3. Please don't mind this place I tied. I joined here. So chain 1, and I'll remove my hook and insert it into this chain 1 space, this first chain 1 space. So I'll move on to the next stitch and make my next 3 double crochet. So I'll make my chain 1 and remove my hook and join it to the second panel, and I'll work my next 3 double crochet. Chain 1, I'll remove my hook, insert it into the next chain 1 space and work my 3 double crochet. Chain 1, and I'll fix it into the next space and work my 3 double crochet. Chain 1, so I'll remove my hook and fix it into this first corner and pull, make my chain 1, that is the second chain 1 for the corner, and work my next 3 double crochet. At this point, this is what you should have. Look at how neat it is. So what I'll be doing next is to work this part, which is the first leg hole. Hope you understand. Remember, this is the side, so this is the first leg hole. I won't be joining to this panel, so I'll work the first leg hole till I get to this point, and I'll come back and show you what to do next. So I'm on this next chain 1 space before the corner. So remember when we worked there, we worked these 3 double crochet without chain 1. So I want to join this to this, and I want you to watch as I'll be going about it. So I made my first 3 double crochet. I won't make chain 1. I will insert my hook next into this 3 double crochet, bring out my hook and locate the first 3 double crochet here. Remember, this is 3 double crochet of the granny stitch, is not among. So I'll gently insert my hook into the stitch of the set of 7 double crochet I made. So I pulled my hook, that is my yarn and hook rather. So I'll work my next double crochet. I will pull my yarn and insert it into the next space, like this, and pull my yarn, and I'll work into the last stitch before the chain 2 stitch. I'll pull my yarn and this is the next stitch. I'll pull my yarn. Now we are into the chain 2 space, which is the corner, and I'll work my one double crochet into that stitch just as we did here. Now we insert my hook into the next stitch there, and I'll pull my yarn. So now we are on the other side of the corner, which is the next 3 double crochet. So I'll work my first 3 double crochet here, pull my yarn and insert it into the next of this other panel, and I'll pull my yarn. So I'll work my next double crochet into this next stitch, and I'll work my last double crochet, and I'll join it to the last stitch. So you have successfully joined for the crotch area. So this is the crotch area. So next is to work without chaining one. I'll be separating this second Lego, and I will be working on this other panel. So I will make my 3 double crochet. So I'll continue working my 3 double crochet till I get to this point, so that we can join this one to this one. Now take a look at what we have. So this is our crotch area. So we've joined this crotch side. So I'll work till I get here, so that I can show you how to join for this other side. So chain 1, and I will jump into this last corner, and I will work my first set of 3 double crochet. Chain 1. So this other side of the panel, that is the last corner of this panel too, I will insert my hook from the back like this, and I will join just like we've been doing. So I'll make my next chain 1. Remember, there's chain 2 for the corners, and I'll make my next set of 3 double crochet. Chain 1, pull your hook and insert it into the next stitch, and I'll make my next 3 double crochet. So now we are almost at the end of the row. So I work my last 3 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and my last stitch on this chain 2 stitch of that first chain 3 that we've been making. So without making chain 1, I'll remove my hook and fix it into this first chain 2 of this other panel like this. And I'll grab my hook and join. So that is the end of our joining. Look at how beautiful our joining is. Look at it. And on this side also. So at the end of the row, I'll just weave in all my ends, and that is the end of those aspects, and also this place. So this is our right side and this is our wrong side. So next is to turn our work so that we can work the band. So to work the band, I'll simply make chain 2. Now into each of the stitches, I'll be making 2 double crochet. Into the stitch where we did our 4 corners, 1 2 3 4, I'll be making 2 double crochet in there also. So there's nothing special, just continue working your 2 double crochet in all stitches round till you get to the first stitch here. So I'm at the end of that row. Next is to slip stitch to join, and this is what I have. Look at how perfect. So make sure your 2 double crochet is not more than 2 double crochet and is not less than 2 double crochet on each of the side stitches. So now I'll be moving on to the next step, which is front and back post double crochet. So this is my front post and this is my back post double crochet. My front post and my back post. So this is how I'll continue working front and back post for about 2 to 3 rows. So I won't be coming back to show you the process. I'll just finish it and come back and show you the end result of that part and tell you what to do next. So I did the front and back post double crochet for just 2 rows and it's perfectly fine for me. So we are done for the band. So next is to set aside this color pink. That is our main color, and I'll be grabbing my white color as the contrasting color. So now I want to make a ruffle. So I'll just turn my work and start from one of the side. Remember, all this will be weaving them in at the end of the project. So for the corner of the leg, I will insert my hook and grab my new color. So into that stitch, I'll make just 2 chain and make my next double crochet. So I'll make my second double crochet. So at this point we have chain 2 and 2 double crochet. So in each of the stitches round, I'll be making 2 double crochet, and into this chain 1 stitch also I'll be making 2 double crochet there. So this is how I'll continue in making 2 double crochet, and when I get to this stitch I'll also continue my 2 double crochet. So I'll make in this corner side, I also make 2 double crochet till I get to the last stitch. You get? So I'll meet you at that point. So I've worked my two double crochet to the end, and I will gently slip stitch into the first stitch and start my next row. So for the next row, I will repeat these 2 double crochet in each stitch to the end. Nothing special, just the 2 double crochet repeat. So at that point, once I'm done with it, with this first leg hole of ruffle, with this part, I'll move on to this next part and repeat exactly what I did here. You understand? So at that point, I'll come back and show you how to. So I'll come back and show you how it looks like and what to do next. As you can see, I'm done with one part of the leg, so I'm working on the next second part of the leg. And I will slip stitch to close the round, chain 1, cut off my yarn. So I've weaved in all the ends, just remaining this last one, which I'll be doing soon. So I made a chain of 100, so I'll be passing it through the band. So I will locate the front and the back. Sorry, you can use any part as the front or the back, because we started at the side, remember. So I'll just pick one side as the front, and I'll start weaving in my strap using my tapestry needle like this. So I'll work this around the waist of our pant. So this is what I have at this point. So I will adjust my strap. So I'll centralize it. And I will gently tie the tip firmly. If you have beads, you can fix it at this point, but unfortunately I don't have. So let me take a quick measurement. So this is my tape measure, and I have a total of, for the side I have a total of 10, which is equals to 20 for the round measurement. Now if you want to make for a smaller size, just deduct one row, just one row for a smaller size, one row for the front and one row for the back. And if you want a bit larger size, I mean the next size, just increase one row for the front and one row for the back. But this is made for a baby of 6 months. Now this brings us to the end of the tutorial. Let me quickly weave this in. So I have different tutorials on how to make baby shorts, and I'll be making a matching top for this also, so stay tuned for it. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so now, so you won't miss beautiful and easy to follow tutorials like this. Also switch on the notification button. If you have any question, kindly drop in the comment section. Don't forget to like and also share. So I'll be seeing you in my next video. Have a great day.